I accidentally revealed the bORG cube that I had built. So I sort of reworked it a little bit, and I'm going to do a ship build for the bORG cube from Star Trek in Starfield here. And make sure to watch us on the live stream at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays at Twitch TV/QuestAL TV for our other adventures. And we'll be doing outposts and ship builds and all the things that you do in the game, killing pirates, killing ecliptics, and all that fun stuff. So let's get to the build. All right, I've busted it into multiple levels so that we can see the build, and I'm going to try and build this as quickly as possible. Feel free to pause the video if you need to see any particular part. I've built this in the ship builder at one of my outposts, and just as a little aside, I originally used the cockpit from the prison shuttle because it had a kind of a single square sort of shape. But that's probably only available to you if you go to a certain star yard or if you've stolen that prison shuttle during the Crimson Fleet quest line. So we're just going to do this from the shipbuilder with the pieces that we do have available. And we're going to start with the shipbed 200 landing bay from Tayo, and just leave that normal front mount there. And we're going to attach to either side an AccuLander 11 landing gear with 2 lander thrusts. Attach one to the other side. To the back of this, we're going to put in a Tayo workshop. I think it's convenient if you can go into your landing bay and then walk it right into the workshop to make any parts that you need for your outpost or to modify your weapons or your spacesuit. That's the Tayo Workshop 2x1 mid because of its square shape. Okay? And then to the side of that, I attached the SF-40 sheared flow reactor with a total power of 40, Class C. That requires piloting rank 4 and Starship design rank 4. And to have all the parts in Starfield available to you that are non-unique, you'll need to be level 60. Attached to the side of the hab are another AccuLander 11 landing gear on each side. And then here, just for the square shape, I put a Nova bracer. Now the next level of the ship, we're going to put in a Deimos Spine B right on top of this AccuLander. We're going to put in the Tayo all-in-one berth here so you can have a bed to sleep in to possibly remove your afflictions or get back to full health without using a med pack. Then I'm going to put the grav drive in, and that is 50 grav jump thrust, C-Class J52 Gamma grav drive from Relodyne. We're going to put our first engine in, Dun 71 engine with 5,250 thrust. This is one of my favorites because of the number of attachments it has and that it attaches flat without a rounded cowl prohibiting other pieces from being attached there. Okay? I'm going to put a Nova bracer in the back corner over here. And then I'm going to put the Assurance SG 1800 shield generator requiring Starship Design Rank 4 from Sextant Shield Systems. That is a C-Class shield with 12 max power and 1600 max health on the shield. But to sort of continue the square shape to it, we're going to hide the shield underneath and place a Tayo side cap on either side of it. All right, let's get to the next level. We have the Tayo storeroom, the back corner right there, and the Tayo control station, both mid for the square shape of those. And that will allow us to get to the cockpit, which is the Viking CP-220. Now the Viking cockpit has a little bit, it has the weapon mountings underneath here. So we've placed a PB300 Alpha Beam on each of those weapon mountings. And the cool thing is they fit right around this Deimos spine when you place this on the top. And that helps create that square shape for this piece that actually has our Alpha Beams mounted in there. So that's pretty cool. The 500T helium tank with 210 grav jump fuel. That's a good amount of fuel. You can get to just about any place you need to get to there. I've created just for the shape the Tayo Spine B right here on the mid of the right side as you're facing it. And then just for something different and the square shape, the HopeTech Cap B on top of the engine there. Next level of the ship, I'm placing a Deimos Spine C because it has a weapon attachment on either side. And what ends up fitting in that place is two CE-39 missile launchers, dealing 104 hull damage and 104 shield damage. And I've placed those on either side on the weapon mountings on this Deimos Spine C. Behind that, another Dun 71 engine, and a Dun 71 engine on the other side as well. And just for something else that's cool that can fill this front corner spot, we're going to put the Nova braking engine, but we'll need to attach that to the Tayo living quarters for 2 more passenger slots. And behind that, a Deimos Hull A. And then this attachment on the living quarters will allow us to attach the Nova braking engine to the top there. The next level of the ship has a Nova bracer in the mid on the right hand side as you're facing into the bay there. And then we can attach the Deimos hull over our missile launchers, continuing that square sort of shape to this. And I've placed a Galleon S204 cargo hold. Now you could place a Nova bracer or something else there, but I got our cargo up to 1760 by adding that. I thought that was a good amount of cargo for this particular ship. And we're going to put the HopeTech Cap A right here on the corner. And it has sort of a sloped sort of shape. I wanted this auto alpha turret to be able to fire on that. I'm going to double click that so that I get the equipment mount that's necessary on top of the Dun 71 engine here and the alpha turret at the same time. Otherwise, if you want to put this on separately, you can see I placed the equipment plate on top of this Deimos hull and then place the auto alpha turret there. So we'll have 2 auto alpha turrets for defense on the ship. We're going to put the 110 DP Docker top from Deimos on the front. Behind that, just for shape, the Tayo Spine B. And then the Nova bracer goes in the front corner, right there. All right, now we've created our BORG cube. Now originally, I had noticed that you could be 9 stacks high for your maximum height. And I figured I could make it 8 high and 4 wide, since these levels are about half as tall as they are wide, each one of these squares. But as you can see, we have a nominal build with 92 mobility, 30 light year jump range, 7 max crew, 1760 cargo, 1600 shield, and 1421 hull at a mass of 1300. So this is a nominal build at a smaller size. But since this has everything that the BORG cube needs, I've built that at a smaller size than I had originally done because everything else would just be additional halves and additional structural pieces like the Deimos hull or the Nova bracer, just to make it into that larger size. And you can leave it a little bit hollow in the middle, but I just didn't think it needed all of those things. And so I've created the square shape by having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels tall and 3 units wide on either side. And now we're going to fly this thing around a little bit to let you see that. Try and keep the video nice and short, but we're going to exit this and accept it. We're going to make this our home ship so we can fly it around, and then exit the shipbuilder. And there's our crazy BORG cube. Now, originally when I built the BORG cube, I went out and destroyed some ships, got attacked by some ecliptic ships in Freestar space, and then I just sort of had the bloodlust and I destroyed a Freestar ship, and I had to talk every member out of my crew out of leaving me. So let's not do that again.
I have something for you.
We're going to take off and see if we can go
Ready
find
here.
some trouble.
Core is good too.
I put those landers equidistant. You could certainly modify the engines a little bit if you wanted more mobility or more of a symmetrical look to it.
Orbital pattern locked.
But this is the BORG cube. It's got great maneuverability, and we'll fire our weapons on these asteroids here a little bit, maybe. Got a good cruising speed there. Let's power up the weapons here. Okay. Now that was our lasers. We're going to go hit Alt and go over to the missile systems and the auto turrets, and then maybe we'll put one more into the... Oh, we had one more down there. We don't. Take the grav drive down to 1, and then you can see the distribution for the ship gets us up to speed of 161. If we have full power to all of the weapon systems, nearly full power to the engine. Let's see what our boost speed is here. Got up to 600 on that, so that's pretty good. Let's look out into space, see if we can find somebody lurking around. Yep. So this is the same. This is the same one I built. The other one, we have a bounty of 650 in the Freestar Collective. Let's jump to Arcturus. No, there's nobody there really. Watch our grav jump from the BORG cube. I guess from the cockpit. Changes your view there.
Yes, we're here. Look at
Hey,
this
Dad.
beautiful
Want to hear a joke?
Sure, Sweet Pea. Your old man can always use a laugh.
Don't see any ships here either. Let's jump to we'd have to go through Cheyenne to get there.
can jump higher than a skyscraper in New Atlantis?
Okay.
I don't know. Boom.
Everybody! Skyscrapers
We ended up
can't
jumping.
jump.
There was someone to fight.
And we're here. Okay. Good one, Cora. Hey, next time you see Barrett, try it out on him.
I'm not sure where we were in this system. Jump to here.
Jump complete. Want to do it again, just for fun? No? Maybe later.
Yeah, the question is, were we getting fired on by this free starship? Because of the bounty, possibly. Let's see what this ship is over here. Looks pretty cool. Baroon ships. Should we fire on this ship?
You have met your doom!
Oh, that just took out their shields. The target's sitting there with no grav drive now.
Let grav drives down.
This is the end for you. We must not fail.
We've lost the grav jump.
And the BORG ship is destroyed. Not some great piloting on my behalf there, but it's a fun ship. I think the auto turrets were doing some work, and maybe we'll try and find better enemies, ecliptics or pirates, the next time. Well, thanks for joining me for the build of the BORG ship, and I'm going to cut to the scheduled end screen, and join us again at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Mountain Time on QuestAL TV on Tuesdays and Thursdays for more adventures, and we'll see you next time.